Behind me is the 2023 Rockwood Mini Lite 2509S. Let's go take a look. Here we have our electric tongue jack, our dual 30 propane tank. Behind that, we'll have 2 batteries. On the front cap of this Mini Lite, we're gonna have our signature large window. This is an automotive glass on the front window and our beautiful LED lighting. Up front on the front cap, we're gonna have additional road guard plastic. This is gonna allow us to avoid some of that debris from actually damaging our coach when we go down the road. On the outside of this Rockwood Mini Lite, we're gonna notice our 17-foot awning. This is a Solera auto dump awning. And we also are going to have automotive dual pane windows all the way across the outside of this RV. Step above is going to include their steps on this coach for that consistent walk into our entry door. This 2509S is going to have Dexter torsion axles. It's also going to come standard with Goodyear Endurance tires. Even with the form factor of this compact trailer, Mini Lite still includes the outdoor kitchen setup. We have our outdoor stovetop, our mini fridge. Again, still have standard marine grade speakers on the outside of this RV and a mount for our TV if we want to bring it from the inside to the outside of this camper. Of course, we're going to come standard with the ladder on this Rockwood Mini Lite. This is a fully walkable roof, fully laminated with aluminum trusses. So feel confident while you're walking on that roof. We're also going to have an additional cargo door. So if you want to fold up one of the bunks, like we'll show you in a second, you have plenty of room for a canoe. Mini Lite also does a great job at including exterior storage on this RV, including this vertical storage space. Taking a step inside here, you'll notice how much space we have in this Rockwood Mini Lite. This is coming in the Newport Ash colorway, and this is going to be a Murphy bed bunkhouse floor plan here. So this kitchen is going to offer us a peninsula style setup for the counter space. We do have expandable counter space with this leaflet right here. It's going to be a dual basin sink, a nice satin finish on the faucets. We're going to have our Magic Chef 3 stovetop burner and stove, Greystone hood vent, and our Magic Chef microwave. The TV is actually going to be in the kitchen space as well. It is on a swivel mount, so we can adjust. This RV hosts tons of cabinet space and drawer space underneath the sink. It even has a sectioning insert for cutlery. Here we're at the front of the RV. You'll notice the sofa that sits right in front of the Murphy bed. We're going to have wardrobes on either side, USBs and outlets on this side of the sofa. The material isn't actually a cloth, although it looks that way. It's actually more of a rubber plastic blend, more like you'll find in a boat. And this footrest does pop out. This slide is going to host a U-shaped dinette. Of course, this dinette does turn into a bed. About 6 feet, maybe a little bit more of sleeping space in this dinette. Above me, we're going to have some additional storage space, and of course a nice large window with blackout shades. So this 2509S is going to have a double on double bunk setup. These bunks actually do fold up, so whenever we're ready to access that cargo door right behind me, we can stick plenty of cargo items in here. We're also going to have our own lights inside these bunk spaces and our own outlets and USBs, along with the privacy blind. Going to see anything too fancy when it comes to the restroom. Of course, plenty of space, shower miser, water saving system already installed. If you don't know what that is, basically when you're wanting to heat up your water, you don't have to use excess water, but just let the water cycle through. We are still going to have our medicine cabinet with a mirror. We're going to have a beautiful sink that's going to have a matte finish on the faucet, some more outlets in the bathroom, and even more storage space underneath it. So here we are in the Murphy bed, in the bed position. Personally, I love the flexibility that it offers. Really, if you would want to, you could even leave this bed down full time, unless you were needing it to have that additional seating space. I personally like the flexibility, but a few features here in the bed space. On each side of the bed, like I mentioned before, we are going to have wardrobe space. Behind me, covering that large, beautiful window, we're going to have a blackout shade, and you'll also notice additional lighting above the bed as well. So overall, this 2509S is not much like some of the other models that Rockwood has made. By that, I do mean a good thing. These are high quality units. It's really hard to add onto something that's built so well and has been consistently great over time. but a few features I just wanted to touch on that we didn't have a chance to address is the amount of storage on the inside of this camper is super impressive for the size of this RV. This RV is also 4 seasons ready. It has a enclosed and insulated underbelly, as well as tank heaters that are going to come standard on this Rockwood Mini Lite. We're going to have max air vent covers over our vents. These small details, I know, don't mean much to some, but those of you that know the RV life, these just show how Rockwood goes above and beyond. So whatever your next adventure might be, whether you're going on a hike, you're going on the lake, or you're just going camping, remember that Funtown RV is the #1 towable dealership in the US, and remember, the fun starts here.